Another episode of Sing Talk Play, where we introduce you to your next favorite band. And this week, your next favorite band is Nature Of, all the way from Edmonton. Not all the way. It's pretty close.
Yeah, relentless drive.
Yeah. You guys look good for the 3-hour.
Hey, I'm Kyla. I play guitar and bass in the band.
Hey, I'm Allison, and I play drums and percussion in the band.
I'm Steve. I sing a little bit and play some guitar as well.
And I'm Cole, and I play guitar. The song that we just heard was Red Hands.
And what's it about? Red hands?
Yeah. And no comment on that one.
All the lyrics are to be taken literally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very literally.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. It's only a short time that you guys have been together as Nature Of. Is that correct? About a year and a half?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's not a lot of time to have an album, and you've released an album in June.
I had met Cole and Steve actually previously and joined up with them to play music, and then Allison joined us about a year ago.
Yeah, Cole and I have been friends for like probably 8 or 9 years, and then we used to like skateboard together, and yeah.
And then I got a call one day, and they needed a drummer to play, and I had no idea what I was in for or who these people were, and I went to our jam space, which is just outside of Sherwood Park, and it just kind of got the ball rolling, and one thing after another, jam after jam, everything kind of came together.
Yeah, we had a bunch of songs from prior, and then there's some new stuff that got jammed out in that last little time period too that all kind of came together for the record. Though we played as a 5-piece for a little while, and it's nice stages. You don't need to cram as much. So you have
The
a little
van
more
space.
Van space too.
Van
That's
space.
yeah. Oh yeah. So all that it's nice to be trimmed down a little bit for sure.
And after tour, we kind of got past the honeymoon phase, so that was great to come back and.
Yeah, some of us got past the honeymoon phase.
That helps, right? Being in close quarters for that long of a time. I remember someone telling me if you want to really get to know someone, go on a trip with them. But this type of trip is different than going to the Bahamas. This is
right.
This is pretty intense traveling, intense space.
For sure, touring Canada is it's a tough thing. We did it in the winter like 2 years ago, and it was like almost unbearable. But this last trip we did was all in the summer, and it was like the best time ever. So it was really good. We all like got along really well.
I bet.
Yeah.
And you guys stopped off at some industry events as well, where you guys played. What was that like?
It's really good.
Yeah, we played the Road to Canadian Music Week event. Not this 2014 Canadian Music Week in Toronto, but the 2013 one. Right. And that was a pretty cool experience, actually. Yeah. We got to play at the Hard Rock Cafe in Toronto, so bigger venue than we're used to, but it was a good experience.
Yeah.
Is it daunting going from the small stage to a venue where the crowds are significantly larger?
In some parts, it's almost easier. When it's such an intimate environment, you seem like every eyes are watching you. While when it's a larger venue, it's much easier to relax because there's so many eyes that, it just blends in almost.
Yeah.
We think, anyways.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
she's played larger venues in other bands, and that's what she's referring to. We haven't really got there yet.
But you will, right? That's the plan.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Hopefully.
Nice to play to a few more people for sure.
Yeah. 10 tracks released in June. You're pushing it now. What have you guys been doing? You're touring Alberta on weekends before the day job begins. How's that going?
Cool.
Steve?
It's good. It's good. Like we're all like still relatively young, so like we still have the energy to do it. Like I work carpentry, so it's a pretty physical job, and sometimes like jamming after work and like rehearsing and stuff takes its toll. But I think we all really love doing it, so it's like it's not that difficult. It's definitely doable. And whether we haven't really taken it very far, but we'd like to just play festivals and shows and try to promote the record a little bit.
What's a stage you want to play on? Let's set some goals here and let's meet them in 2 years.
Wow, I wasn't ready for this.
Like a literal stage?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. What's like a, because I growing up in Calgary.
Right.
I used to go to this spot called the Night Gallery a lot. And as a kid, I was like, one day I'm going to be on that stage. That was my goal. I want to be on that stage.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of people have that stage, and it could be a big one or it could be a tiny one. But what's your stage?
Well, now that we can...
Or have you played it? Have you?
Yeah. No, I would like to play in Europe. I mean, I don't know where, like a specific stage, but Europe would be cool.
Yeah.
Easy.
I would like in Edmonton. One of my favorite venues is called the Starlight Room, and we actually kind of got teased with it here. We had a show that was like kind of promoted. It was initially promoted as at the Starlight Room with a bigger band, and then we found out it's at the smaller venue underneath. Like a couple weeks after telling everybody, like, yeah, we got a gig at the Starlight, so that would be pretty cool. Maybe when did play that? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mine's the same. It's one of my favorite venues. I love the Starlight Room.
Yeah.
We've played a variety of venues in Edmonton, but that's definitely one I'd like to make it to.
Yeah.
I think my dream stage is at South Country Fair down in Fort Macleod. Definitely been dreaming. No, I've been dreaming of playing that stage ever since I've gone there. Beautiful place, beautiful fair.
Well, these seem all very attainable. I mean,
yeah, we like to set
no, like in a good way, like in a good way. This is like, and once those stages are met, there'll be new ones to come right after immediately. But I like that those are very. It's in the horizon. You can see it. It's there. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, we're not shooting to play like the O2 Center or anything like that. We're not disillusioned in any way. I think if for me, like to have any sort of career in music, whether it be like teaching music or playing in a band or whatever, I'd like it to make it there. I'd love to make it to a point where I can just get by. I think that's, and I don't know if that's a common thing between us, but
yeah.
Cool. The song you're about to hear is called. I blanked on it again.
Lucy.
Okay, let's try that again.
No, I'm using that tape.
Yeah. The song you're about to hear is called Lucy.
And it's is there a Lucy?
Again, no comment. Showed my brother's love. My cold fingers bite as your boots and mine collide. Climb the stairs to your home. I watch your hand as they discover mine and understand this is how we survive.
your hands as they discovered mine. Now understand, this is how